Good day everyone, it's Omidex here and welcome to another episode on this channel. On this episode we're talking about certain playstyles that are really good in this game and can change your game for the better. It's mind-blowing how a playstyle can make a player outperform the stats and just do things on this game that no other player without that playstyle can do. Just take a look at some of these clips and see how broken and game-changing some of these playstyles are, and definitely keep an eye out for them next time you're buying your players. Now when you open up a player's details page, you can see the playstyles tab that contains every single playstyles that are in this game. The card's playstyle can either be silver, which is the base version of the playstyle, or can be gold, which is like the playstyle plus. This is where the juice is at. I'm not gonna get into every single playstyle because this video is gonna take for ages, but I'm gonna get into the most important ones and the most overpowered ones. Starting with defensive playstyles. The first one I want to talk about is called Jockey. This playstyle can help your player jockey faster, which is incredibly helpful when defending and really overpowered. You can move around with that player while jockeying with twice as much pace and precision, which makes it a really powerful one to look out for. The next one that's really good is called Intercept, and this is amazing on a CDM. Like literally, if you have this playstyle on a CDM, he will intercept everything. Next one is this raccoon thing, which is called Anticipate. This one helps with your stand tackles magnificently. It's really a fantastic one to have on a center back. And this is a good one as well, Bruiser, which makes your player an absolute bully. He will literally shove everyone off the ball. Specifically on a slower center back, when a striker is trying to get past him, he will just push him off the ball and not give them the chance to run away with it. Really powerful one. Now, defending is a bit boring. Let's get into some fun and interesting ones. Let's start with some passing playstyles. There are 3 powerful playstyles in this category, which we're gonna get into one by one. The first one is Incisive Pass. You want this on your cam and your CMs. This one makes the through balls go extremely faster and more accurate, and it makes it very much so harder to intercept. The long ball pass playstyle. This one is really good if you want to use those L1 triangle or LBY passes. Again, this helps with the speed of the ball, with the precision, and it's really harder to intercept for defenders. So if you're a type of player who uses their fair share of long lofted through balls, this is for you, and it's really good. Now last on this category, but definitely not least, is called the Whipped Pass. Now, this is not a pass, this is more of a whipped cross straight, and it's broken in the game. Like I'm telling you, using this takes no skills whatsoever. Like whenever I can't score against the opponent, I just sub on a player that has this trait and start just whipping the crosses in. It's incredible how many goals you can score using this. Like I'm telling you, it's really powerful, and I hope not so many people get to know that it's this powerful early in the game, because it will be abused. Oh, and trust me, there is nothing the defender can do about it. The ball goes so fast that before they know it, it's in the back of the net. Now let's move on to everyone's favorite part, everything that's related to dribbling and pace. There are 3 big ones to talk about on this and a bonus one. Now, the first thing is called Rapid, and it noticeably makes your player's sprint speed faster. But the one that I want to talk about is called Quick Step here. This one is so good because pace is so weird on this version of EAFC. Having this trait on a player, specifically the Playstyles Plus, the gold one, make their acceleration insane. Like the way they explode out into sprinting, it's crazy. It's like you're walking, boom, then you're Roadrunner. You go so fast, all the defender can see is the dust behind you. It's crazy how fast you can accelerate with this and create that yard or two of space you need to score the goals. This one is really hard to defend against. Like, I hate coming up against people like Diaby who have this. Up next, I want to talk about this thing of beauty. It's called the technical trait, or playstyles, I should say. And if you don't know, there is this control the sprint feature this year in the game, and it's incredibly OP. Like, it's not even funny how hard this one is to defend. It's not even funny how you can roll every single defender in your way. If you have a yard or two of space to start this sprint, this is really hard to stop when it gets going. You maintain some of the pace, you can sharp turn, you can just wave out of players. This is probably one of the best playstyles in the game. And next here we got the flare playstyles. It automatically triggers some fancy passes and shots like back heels and bicycle kicks, and that's all there is to it. And then there's this trickster playstyles, where regardless of your player's skill moves, they can do certain things, like you can do this futsal dribbling thing, which you can do by holding L2 and R2 together when your player is stationary. And you can do certain flicks while just pressing down your right analog stick. It's not really great in the game, but it's really good for humbling opponents that have it toxic to you. And finally, moving on to shooting. There are only two playstyles that are worth talking about here. The first one is power shot, which is pretty self-explanatory. Your power shots are more accurate, faster, and your player performs them quicker. It's not too bad at surprising your opponent, to be honest. And then there is the big boy trait, the king of all the playstyles. It's finesse shot. It's not even fair. It feels like a cheat code. If you had the gold version, the playstyle plus version of this thing, everything you hit just flies in the back of the net. Every finesse shot you hit is like a green timed finesse shot in the prime FIFA 17. It's crazy how good this is. Just take a look at some of these clips. People are gonna notice this and people are gonna abuse this before it's nerfed, so you should be the first one to jump on and buy players who have the playstyles plus of finesse shots, because it's game breaking. And finally, last and probably least of the playstyles are the goalkeeper ones. There are four major ones. It's rush out, which helps your goalkeeper rush out faster and more aggressive. There's cross claimer, which is probably the most important one out of the lot. It helps the goalkeeper come out when the crosses come in and just collect the ball. And then there's the footwork, which is basically the saves with feet trait. I've never seen a goalkeeper just saves one shot with their feet. I've just never seen that animation. So and the last one is a goalkeeper far throw. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's nice to have, but just really, who cares? And there you have it. That's the end of this episode. Hope you find the tips useful. Hope you buy the players, try them for yourself, and they make your team play way better. If you like this kind of content or find it enjoyable to watch, please make sure to like or subscribe to me. That would really be appreciated. Thank you everyone. See you until the next one. Peace.